In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an easy cover with file folders, and I'm going to show you how to make a writing board, which is very useful for all the journals that you're making. So stay tuned. Hi everybody, thank you so much for staying and watching this video. I'm Anna Jancy, and today in ArtWithMore, as I mentioned in the intro, I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful cover with file folders. And as well, I'm going to show you the easy way to make a writing board and why it's so important, in my opinion, to have a writing board for each of your journals. So this is a file folder that I found in the sales section of Walmart. It was $1.25, and it has how many? 9 folders, which is great. And as you can see, you can make a beautiful cover with it. See the different designs. This one has this one that is kind of like navy blue, then like a mustard and white. And this is an easy way that you can make a quick cover for a journal. So for example, I have this one, and the only thing that you have to do is just fold it. And actually, even I like the folds of this. So what I do is that I just fold in half. Make sure that all the corners are, well fold. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know why, but today I feel tired. I don't know if it's the weather. It's supposed to be fall, but it's so hot that I cannot even tell you. But anyway, so let's see. Okay, so this one is the basics. This is the cover. So as you can see, you have a beautiful cover. You can take this out if you want. If not, you leave it there. And this is a pocket, and in the back you have a pocket. As you can see here, this one, it was folded in a different position. Like you see the little tag thing was in a different position. So it doesn't show up, if that makes sense. And here you can just start with a signature, and then you can play around with the cover. This one, I put some wooden, those wooden cut that Dollar Tree is selling. And here I use this one as a pocket. So I just added a big tag there for writing. And here I just opened, to make it fun, open some holes and make some crochet. And here as well, I did the same thing in the back. And I think it's a nice, see how pretty it looks? I think it's a nice and fast way to make a cover. And if you're a beginner, this is perfect because you don't have to deal with the fabric and how to, glue the corners and all the stuff. So if you have beautiful files like this, files folders, you can use this as a journal. And the size of this journal at the end is a good size. It's a 6 by what? Like maybe 9? Yeah, or 8.5. It could be 8.5 or 9. So it's a good size journal. Okay. So that is a tip. And of course, inside this is one that I just finished. Look at this. This is so cute. This is paper from Teaching Tree. I showed you in the last video. And what I do is that I put some cardstock in the back so people can write on it. So I use it for writing. And this is just the leftovers when you cut the 12 by 12. And I do a little something. So, so you can write. And this is how you call this? Like a pocket. That these pockets, I make them with a 6 by 6. Maybe I should show you how to make them very quick. Okay, so this is a 6x6, and if you want to do those folders, what you have to do is just fold it in half. Well, not in half, like this. Okay, so fold it, and then it stays like a triangle. This part here, you fold it back. Then you have this like this. And the idea is that you're going to fold this one to here and this one to here. So what I do is that I put my nail here, like here, and I fold it. And it has to be aligned with this part of the fold. See that? Align with this part of the fold. And then you do the same thing with the other one. Let's do it like this. And you fold and try your best to align it with the other part. So this is what you have. And what you do is that you open the first flap, you close the little laps or flaps, and there you have your little pocket. So of course I round as you can see here, I round the corners, and I ink a little bit the sides. I put some washi tape, so you can do a lot of fun stuff to do. One of the things that I like to do, because I don't like it bulky, like for example, this paper, normally the 6x6 are thick and they're bulky. So what I do is that I cut the inside. And what I mean about that is that I cut this part. So whenever you fold, you have just this part folding in. Let me explain what I'm trying. Let me tell you what I'm trying to do, because sometimes I try to explain things and it's easier when you see it. Okay, so if you do it like that, it's fine, but it's going to be a little bit bulky. Okay, so what I do is that I cut this part of the fold that we make. And actually the line is going to, where you're going to cut is where you fold. So it's kind of easy to see. So see, when you open it, you can see which one you're going to cut. So I just do this and this. And I do it the same in the other side. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try, to kind of cut where the lines are, or at least near the lines. Okay, so this is what you have left. And see, when you fold this and this, it's less bulky. See that? And it still makes the same function of what you were doing before. So what you do is that you glue this part to this, and then you put a little bit of glue here, or the whole thing, whatever you want, and you have a pocket. So that's an idea. Okay. Look, it's so pretty. All right. So let's continue here. Yeah, so what I was saying with this file folders is that I love this part here because it's like a pocket. And if you don't know how to crochet, you can just glue this part and still work it as a pocket. As you can see here, I fold, and what I did is that I just fold this, and actually I use my score, but let's try to do it by hand. I use the little score tool because I think it's easier and it's neater to do it. So see, this is kind of what I did with this one. So it shows, you can do it wider, you can do it however you want. And here you can glue or put washi tape or anything that you think that you can just, actually you can even do holes. And if you don't know how to crochet, you can just grab a thread and needle and just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you have a very nice stitch there. And in the back too, you can make a fold or leave it like that and have a very big tag in the back. This one looks gorgeous. See how it looks? I like the contrast of color. All right, so let's continue. So yeah, so then in the inside, well, I had this little, pocket. I made this little pocket, so I put this. I love that it looks like this, and again, it's the design of that particular file folder. And then you can make a cascade. This is very easy. I'm going to show you very quick how to do this. So this cascade is very handy when you want to do a project or to fill your journal really fast. And this is from Dollar Tree. This is the Array. Yacht has two, this type of paper. And what you do is that you just, and what I do is that I grab one paper of each color. And I'm going to show you how to fold it so you can have that cascade effect. You can grab more papers if you want, but after you grab your 4 papers, or as I mentioned before, you can grab more, you just fold the first one. And when you fold it, you decide how the size of the fold. Like for example, you can do it here, very near this one, or you can do it here. So I am going to go maybe here. I hope you can see it in the camera. And you just fold it. See that? Then you grab the other paper and you put it behind this one or under, and you decide the length of it. You can do it like this, or you can do it like this. You can play around. So I'm gonna do it here. And the easiest way for me is just I put just the finger here, and when I fold, I make sure that the edges are aligned. Then you grab the other one, new position under the last one that you did. You put the size that you want. Again, put the finger in the middle, fold, make sure edges are fine. But you know that with this, you don't have rules, so you do it however you want. That's the beauty of this type of craft. Okay, and this one is going to be the last one. You put your finger, fold it, and there you go. So there you have the cascade, and you can do several things. You can open it here in the middle and staple, which I guess is the easy way. Or you can, what I do is that I open 2 holes and I just make a little bow. Let's do that right now. Okay, so I found this little piece of brodering thread. Let's use that. The other thing that I use is a foam. This was from a box somewhere. And normally I will open the holes when I'm binding with this metal owl, but you can, in this case that is so small, you can just use this, which is, I think is puncher it's called or something. You have a set of 2, which is this one and this one in Dollar Tree for $1.25. And I think the difference is that you can see it is the thickness. This one is a little bit thicker than the other one. See that? So I use the thick one. The other thing is a how you call this? A needle, if you have it. If you don't, I mean, I guess you have a needle. If you don't have a needle, you have to find a way how to thread how to pass through the holes, the thread. So, okay, so here it is. So what I do is that just position the pages, open in the middle, and in this case we're going to just do 2 holes, but you can do 3 if you want. So I can do one here and the other one here. So my idea is to put the bowl in the front so you can see it. So when I do that, I put the needle from the outside to the inside. So you have the excess thread here. And then I go in and I just, make the bow. But I'm gonna do it one more time. Make sure that that's gonna be good. Okay. So now what you have to do is just tie it a little bit. It's a little bit. And you make your little bow. It's not the prettiest of the bows that I have made, but it's okay. It works. So now you just cut the edges, the leftovers, and yeah, this is not a pretty bow. But anyway, just to show you. So yeah, so you put it in your journal as I show you here. And you have a pretty cascade. You can open this one and you can write. And what I like about this system like this is that you can use the whole pages. So just make sure to glue this part the lower you can, because when you open even the last page, you want, to be in the journal. So you glue this part to your page, and that's it. All right, so what else? So yeah, so that is basically what I wanted to mention with this. I really like, and it's so easy again for beginners to use just a file folder that had already a design. So now I'm going to show you how to make the writing board. I think it's very important to have a writing board, because the more you put in the journal, the more difficult it's going to be to write. For example, if you want to write, let's say here, if you can see in the camera, there's pop-up stickers. This one is pop-up. So if you're going to write here, it's going to be kind of difficult to do something here. So what do you do? That's why the writing board is so good, because you put your writing board here and you have a flat surface. Okay. So I recommend that every time you give a journal, or if you're selling it, or even for you, you should have a writing board. Now, there's different ways to make them, but I just go with the easy way, and I love to reuse. I have a stack here of all the cardboard that comes with the stickers. This is all from Dollar Tree, and I don't throw them away. I don't throw away the plastic because I use it as windows when I'm going to make a window. And these are my writing boards. So it's thick enough to be used as a writing board. You're not throwing this away. You're recycling or repurposing something. And you have different size. If you have a smaller, like for example, look at this. If you have this will be great for this one. But if you have a smaller journal, you have small small cardboards. And actually, this could work as a tag. Let's see if that's a big tag. Let's see if that works here. Yeah, see, it works perfect. So these are very handy. Don't throw them away. You can reuse them. And right now, I'm going to show you how I make the tag. So for this journal in particular, I'm going to use a big one. I don't know if I have one here without the... Oh, these are small. Okay, so let's use this one. Of course, you take out the plastic. Do not throw away the plastic. These plastics are perfect for windows. And what I mean by that is, let me show you really quick. Let's say that I want to make a window here with this card. Let's just say, if you have a punch, let's say that I want to do this, right? And I'm going to cut it here. This you're going to reuse. Oh, this is beautiful. So let's say that you want a window because you have something here. So this one, you can use it as a window. You just cut it to size. Let's do it really quick. I'm going to just cut this part here. So in this case, you have double. You can cut it. A cut, so you have one layer, okay? And you're just gonna measure. You put it in the back. You measure. I don't know if you can see it. See the plastic here? You measure it, and you just cut. We're gonna cut it nice and neat now. Okay, so this is the idea. You're gonna position the plastic here. It's almost there, just a little bit. All right. And what I like to do is that I like to use the double-sided tape. And I also use this type of tape. And I'm going to explain to you why. Okay, so upside down, you put your plastic. You have just one go. So make sure that you position one side first, like this. And you go pushing, because with double-sided tape, you don't have any movement. All right, and there you have your window. So you can leave it like that. I did a pretty good job. But when I use this tape is because when you put it, let's say that I'm going to put it here. Actually, I'm working with a journal with cards, play cards. But I'm going to show you here. Let's say that I'm going to put it here and I'm going to glue it, and I'm going to use that as a tag, right? Or something like this. So when you put the paper and you don't have this very well glued or placed, the film of the plastic is going to start peeling off, if that makes sense. So what I do is that I reinforce this here. And it's not going to show because you're going to glue it here, right? You're going to do it like a little pocket. So I reinforce it with this tape. Okay, so I show you that this you can repurpose. So now we're going to continue with the writing board. So because I'm working with this paper, this is a gorgeous paper. This was half a price, and what was it? I think it was $4.99 in Michael's. Is gorgeous, the paper. And I am making a journal with the same concept of the folder, the file folder. So what I did different is that I folded, instead of like this, I open it, okay, and I fold it backwards. Okay, so what you see here more is the pink color, and you have some design here, which I think is gorgeous. And I wanted the cards, the playing cards, to be the main, focus of the journal. So these are the jumbo cards from Dollar Tree. This, and the other ones are the regular cards from Dollar Tree as well. So if this playing cards are very nice, the size of it is really really cute. So what I was saying is that that's why I'm gonna use this type of paper, because I want to make this writing board for this journal. And just to show you the inside or the papers that I just choose for this journal are these. I think they're gorgeous. I already cut them to size. And this paper is really neat. It's really beautiful. And I have an idea here. I put these cards there, and I'm going to use these cards, and actually I glue it to a cardstock, like a white cardstock, so people can write in. And this is going to be a pocket. One is going to be here, here. And the other one could be like this, or it could be like this. So that will be like a main statement when you open. Wow, you have that, and you can write on it. So yeah, this is going to be a beautiful a beautiful journal. I crochet here, crochet here. Okay, so let's work with this. Too much talking, Anna Jancy. So the first thing is that you're going to choose what paper you're going to use for your writing board, because that writing board is going to be for that specific journal. So let's see which one I want to have. I think I have this one. I don't have this one. Oh, this is nice. This could be nice. Let's take this one. And the other thing that I use is washi tape. If you don't have washi tape, you can use regular tape. There are different colors of tape. So don't even, I mean, for this one, even I can use this color because it's similar. So don't stress about that. Okay, so the first thing, because I know I cut this part here, I already know the size. So I take this out. And this is going to be the size of my writing board. So the first thing I do, if it's directional, I just, this one doesn't matter. I'm going to do it here. So I put some double-sided tape. By the way, this one is from Dollar Tree, and it is very handy. It's really good. Do not hesitate on quality because it's really good. And this one is $1.25 for 33 feet, I think it says. Yeah, so, and it works. So now I'm going to put a little bit of glue. If you're wondering what type of glue I use the Ferry for all my projects. Very rarely I use this one, the Fabric Fix. The other one, the Fabric is acetone based and it's permanent and it's very fast. And this one is not acetone based. So this one is for lace, leather trim, and more. And this one is for everything. So I just put it in this little bottle for the bottles. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue just in the corners, like where the tape finished, to reinforce that edges. Then I just position it in the paper. Remember that you have double-sided paper, so you have to be as precise as possible. There you go. So because I put some glue, and I know that the worst nightmare for us is to have bubbles. First of all, I press it with my fingers, but then what I do is that I use this and make sure that the glue is all over. Hopefully I'm making sense. Because when you have this type of glue, sometimes you have bubbles, but this is a writing board, so you really need the smooth space. Okay, now that it's like that, and of course I'm going to fold it, I'm going to cut this part so I can see what I'm doing. And now I'm going to put some tape and repeat the process that I did before, and we're going to fold. So now we are going to fold. Remember that you have the double-sided tape, so you have to be very precise. What I do is that I fold it a little bit. Actually, I do this before putting the tape, but I forgot to do it. Okay, and you go to the middle. See that? And then you go all the way and try to put as neat as possible. So after you finish your other side, then what you have to do is just cut the excess. And now what I do is that I put tape all around. I'm really considering putting this tape because it's exactly the same color. and maybe I can ink it around. So I think it's going to look pretty. So let's do that. So because it's not washi tape and it's this type of tape, I'm not going to use the glue. But normally I do not trust the washi tape glue that comes with it. So I use glue when I use the washi tape, but we are going to use this one. Yeah, it's exactly the same color. I think it's going to look great. So you try to put it in the middle, like in the middle of the tape, right? Cut the side. Make sure that it's glued. And then you go to the other side and you just, I always fold first the middle and go to the sides because I want it neat. There we go. I cut the edges. I cannot believe it. Look how pretty it looks. It's exactly the same color. It looks gorgeous. And I'm going to ink the size a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so this process, you're going to do it with all the size. Okay, so here you have it. It looks gorgeous and it's protected. And this one is going to be with this journal, which it has some cherries. And normally I put it in the back and I put a writing board explanation, like how I did with this one. I put it, oh, sorry, I put it nice and neat and yeah, and actually I don't think even I'm going to ink this. That looks gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you some tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.